Hello and good evening. I'm Katie McManus coming to you from my living room floor because why not? My ADHD brain just wasn't having sitting in any of my normal spots. So, just made this little setup here. You can see my messy background and my dog. And sorry. Anyway, happy Tuesday evening. Tonight, I want to talk about you having stalkers, the good kind. And I really hope that title wasn't triggering for anyone. Having a stalker is not a laughing matter. I'm talking about a metaphorical stalker. People who have been following you online and are really, really interested in what you have to offer and are just waiting for an opportunity to talk to you, to maybe work with you. So let's talk about what it is that they're looking for as they're following you around on the interwebs. Okay, so first and foremost, they're humans. They are human beings assessing whether you or are another human being. That's essentially what they're doing. Because human beings like being connected to other human beings. We like working with other human beings. We don't like working with robots or automatrons. Okay. So honestly, you can show up as a human. You can show up in other people's comments. You don't have to be stuffy and smart. You can show up and comment on other people's posts saying, LOL, oh my God, totally, I get this, blah, 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 blah. You can be yourself, full permission here, because your clients are waiting to see that side of you. Right? Because they want to see what it's going to be like to interact with you. Okay. They can't necessarily tell that if you share an article or you share something super smart. That doesn't tell them about your personality. So they're looking to see kind of how you show up. Okay. Looking to see your sense of humor. They're looking to see maybe your politics, if that matters to them, which is why I'm not an advocate of you hiding your politics if they matter to you. Hi, Cassie. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I'm so glad you came to this too. They are looking to really see how you think. How do you approach your work? What's your style? Hi, Scott. Welcome. They're looking to see, maybe what are the problems that you solve? What are the outcomes that you've gotten for your clients? Who is your ideal client? They're looking to see who are the people you absolutely do not want to work with. For instance, like I don't work with clients who do MLMs. I just don't. I can't. There's this MLM structure that I find a little predatory in a lot of ways, depending on the MLM. And also, they often have their own scripts, which I can't do anything with. Okay. I'm here to create creative solutions for my clients' business problems. So I can't do much with that. And I don't like the idea of people being taken advantage of. Anyway, but you get to be completely honest about that in your business. Full permission here, okay? I love this metaphor that I came up with. I love pool parties. They're like my favorite thing. If you ever have a pool party and I'm nearby, I want to be invited. Okay. So there are 3 types of people who come to a pool party. Okay. First and foremost, and hi, David. Stalkers in this case is connecting and communicating. Amazing. Good to see you, David. Great. See, they're watching you. I told you. So back to the metaphor. So you say your business is a pool party. Let's just play with this metaphor. So you invite people over to your pool party. There are 3 people who show up. So first and foremost, you get some of us, the Katie McManuses. I know a few others, but I'm just going to go with my own name here as this archetype. And they show up literally with their bathing suit on underneath their clothes. Like they are ready to dive into that pool. They run past the snacks. They say hi to everyone, and then they dive in the pool, and then maybe they'll hang out with everyone. But they're so excited to jump in the pool. These are your clients who, by the time they get on the call with you, they've already decided to be your client. They've already decided that they're going to sign up with you. They've already decided that this is the thing. And you have to really fuck it up to get them to not work with you. Okay. By the way, not knowing how to run a sales call is one of the biggest turnoffs for people like me. If you don't seem like you're in control and you know where you're going, we lose all patience for that. And it actually makes us not believe that you're as good as you say you are, even if we've been following you for months and months and months. So get good at your sales call, people. Anyway, and we're the type of people that like, we'll see you post a few times and we'll start tracking you. Okay. We don't really even need to come to your webinars. We don't need to watch your videos. We're tracking what you're posting, what other people are saying on your posts and how you interact. And we've pretty much decided to work with you months before. We've just gotten to the point where like, okay, I'm ready to do this now. So that's person number one. By the way, can I just out myself? I have awkwardly worn bathing suits under clothes more times than I can count, thinking there was going to be a pool at the party. And can I tell you how uncomfortable it is to get to a party wearing a bathing suit underneath and realize that there's no pool. And so you're not even like wearing like proper support or proper underwear. You're just wearing a bathing suit and it's so uncomfortable. That is person number one coming to your party. Okay. They are ready to buy. They're ready to dive into the deep end. Now I'm going to jump to person number 3 before we do person number 2. Person number 3 is going to come to the party. They didn't even bring their bathing suit. Okay. They're going to show up. They're going to be like these social butterflies. They're going to talk to everyone. They may help you with the chips and the dip. They're going to hang out in the shade. They're going to, help you with making sandwiches or at the grill. They may put their feet in the water, but they're never getting in the pool. These are your supporters, okay? They are the people who are going to download all your free stuff. They're going to come to your webinars. They're going to show up at any event you ever host, but they're never going to buy from you. They're never going to be a paying client, okay? But they are butts in seats and we love them, okay? We love them because they're our biggest supporters. They're our biggest cheerleaders. And honestly, oftentimes they refer people to us. Okay. So we have no problem with them showing up and being there. Okay. Now, so we've gone over person 1 who's diving into the deep end, has worn their bathing suit to the party. Person 3 who didn't bring a bathing suit at all is just going to hang out with people and have some snacks and some beverages. Person number 2 is who we are building our businesses for. Person number 2 knows that there's a pool. They're bringing a bathing suit. They're going to change at the party. At some point, they're going to mingle first. They're going to watch the crazy people who are already in the pool and be like, oh my God, they're keen. And they're going to maybe grab a snack. They're going to hang out with some people. I'm just going to switch sides. I still can't sit on my tailbone. It's a kind of a thing. Anyway, and then at some point they're going to change into their bathing suit and then they're going to slowly, they're going to enter the pool on the stairs. They're going to go in feet first and then they're going to get their calves in and then they're going to get their knees and their thighs. And they're doing this honestly because they want to get acclimatized to the water. They don't want a shock to the system, right? These people in your business are the ones that need a webinar. They're the ones, Anonymous Jim, hello, good to see you. They're the ones that need to see you go live. They're the ones that need to meet you a couple times at a networking event. They need low pressure environments to really see you in action. Okay. So when they're stalking you, they're not only just going to be looking at your content like person 1, they're going to be looking at your content and they're going to be looking for opportunities to experience more of you in a low pressure environment. Because here's the thing, for person number 2, hopping on a sales call is not something they're prepared to do. That feels so high pressure and so serious. They're not going to do it. What they will do, however, is come to a free workshop or a pop-up training or a webinar. Okay. So they are waiting for those invites from you. They're looking for a free downloadable that you can share with them that will get them on your email list so that they can remember you and maybe work with you in the future when they're ready. Okay. So a couple of things that you want to do for each one of these people. okay, in the virtual land. Okay, so for the Katie McManuses, for person number one who's diving into the deep end and hopping on a sales call with you from seeing your content online, like not needing to go to a webinar, those people, you need to give them consistent calls to action that they're allowed to book a call with you. You need to give them the green light that it's okay for them to book a time with you and take up your time. Okay. Person number three, you want to create fun, engaging ways for these people to hang out with you. Okay. You can write personal posts. If they're a fan of you, they're going to show up and they're going to help your engagement. Okay. We want to encourage that. Okay. And person number two, you have to invite them to lower pressure things like webinars, like networking events, like pop-up trainings, doing lives like this. They can kind of see you in action and see how you work on the fly. If you don't do this, if you think, okay, well, maybe I'll just like structure my business so I only get the Katie McManuses, we are far and few between. And I will tell you this, if you're not brave enough to host a webinar, to host a pop-up training, then I can pretty much guarantee that you're not confident enough in your sales call, in how you structure that conversation to successfully deal with us on a call. Okay. It really, like, we can smell experience. We can smell experience. We can smell confidence. And when we smell a lack of confidence, we run the other way. It's the easiest way to scare us away, is to seem not confident in what you're up to. Oh, thanks, Jim. I think you're Jim. Could be another LinkedIn user. Anyway, so when you're showing up online, just some simple things to remember. Be yourself. Like, don't put on another face. Don't like come up with a different personality that you are on LinkedIn and on Instagram and on, I don't know, Twitter. The reason being, when people get on the phone with you, they're going to be really thrown when you don't have that same sense of humor. Okay. You want to show up in other people's comments as you as well. You don't have to show up as the expert all the time. Okay. Being the expert can actually scare people away from working with you. You want to think about what are the things that you care about. You know, is it politics? Is it religion? Is it a social cause? If it matters to you, and if you only want clients who believe the same way, beat the drum about it. Stop like walking on eggshells around things that like really matter to you. Okay. If you don't want racists in your business, talk about there's no room for racists in your business. I don't think there's a problem with that. Okay. And hi, Samuel. Hello. And Jen. Hello. Oh my gosh. All my stalkers. I love you all. And I equally stalk you all as well. Where was I? Oh yeah. So, if it matters to you, you get to own it. Okay. You get to make it a part of your brand, a part of what people experience of you. It's going to scare away the people you don't want to work with, but it will bring in closer the people who are meant to work with you, who it matters to as well. Okay. And share how you think, share how you approach a problem. A great example of this is Perry Hedrick. Okay. He talks about his approach to PR all the time. He's not really giving away the shop because he's not giving away, PR for people. That'd be a lot of work. But his philosophy on it, like, he's really showing how he thinks about stuff and how he approaches different things. And finally, you have to be brave. You can't be a weenie about this. No being a weenie here. You have to be brave, and you have to invite the deep divers, the Katies, the ones who are going to show up to that sales call ready to buy. You have to invite them to actually book a call with you. Okay. They're not going to know they're allowed to otherwise. Okay. They're waiting for that green light. It's like a race. Like, as soon as that green light goes, they are booking. Okay. They are in there. Okay. You want to create fun, engaging posts for your number 3 category, who are never going to pay you $1. They're never going to be your client, but they're going to support you with all they've got. Okay. And you want to create low pressure environments for the number 2 type of person to show up to and to experience you. Okay. With that, Let me see. I want to say thank you to Cassie. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Scott, great to see you. David, Jim, Samuel, and Jen, thank you all for joining. Today's day 27 of me going live every day in September. This has been such a fun month. I may be continuing into October with a small break. I haven't decided yet, but I would love it if you have any questions, if you have any topics you want me to talk on about like time management or sales or marketing or social media or setting up your offer, any of it, any like specific topic that you want me to work on in these lives, please DM me, okay? Because I would love for these lives to be super valuable to you. And I'm honestly just over here just coming up with ideas. So, I mean, yeah, I could use some help. Anyway, let me see. Dr. Nick Baker. What number 2 might not be buying now, but they may buy later, but they will defo recommend as what's not right for them now is often right for others. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, your champions are going to be in all 3 categories, 100%. They would do that in your case. Yeah. Nick, honestly, it's very, very common. You be a maybe to book another call with you and no, it's just not the right time. And then book that 3rd or 4th call with you. And then you're just like, come on, like at this point, you know me. At this point, you know me. If you want to, like, there's a reason why you keep booking these calls. Let's just do this. And at that point, they generally do become your client. But yeah, no, it's interesting because if you're the number 1 type of person, that's how you buy. It's really hard to not get frustrated with number 2 type of people because you think that they're just time wasters. Like you don't understand why they got on a call if they weren't intending to buy right then, right? You're like, that's not how I would ever conduct my life. You don't understand that they have a different buying style. You don't understand that they have a different like process of determining if they're going to work with you or not. Yeah, thank you. And likewise, nurturers, I'm not nurturers, sorry, I was just on training. The number 2 type of person, when they get on a sales call with someone who's a number 1 type of person, and that person's ready to buy, they're like blindsided. They're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, I hear you being really excited here, but like, I think you should take a couple days to think about it. And we'll touch base like, on, maybe next Wednesday. And, just, I want you to think through this, make sure it's the right choice for you. For a number 1 type of person, it's like, just let me give you my money. Why are you slowing me down? I want to hand you money. I want the thing. Give me the thing and I will give you the dollars. So it's really helpful for both types of people to understand this about each other. Because otherwise we can get all kinds of funky and create, honestly, some very real resentment with the people that we actually would thrive working with. Agree again. Although first live yours, I watched live yours, live of yours. I watched engaging, great advice. Though I know a lot of folk who should listen to you. Oh, well, thanks, Nick. I appreciate that. I think a lot of people should listen to me too. Anyway, I'm Katie McManus, business strategist and leadership coach. Again, today was day 27 of me going live every single day in September, going live again for the next few days. And thank you all for joining me. And thank you for the engagement. It's always great to have these be interactive. Anyway, it is time for bed. And I wish you all a great Tuesday night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah! Bye.